it's me first, Piney.
Look at the front where it says Ames real big.
Hi everyone, I'm out here in Shamong, New Jersey, right where Atco Road meets Jackson Road. And I have to go down Jackson Road into Atco in Berlin today. And I stopped at the Wawa just up the road, and I just got a sneak peek of what Jackson Road looks like with the beautiful fall colors in full swing. And even though it's a little bit more on the brown side, it's still a beautiful scenic drive. I've taken you on a drive on this road once before around sunset earlier in the year, and the sun was right in front of us. So it wasn't the greatest shot, but it was still nice. And I thought today I would take us along Jackson Road again, but this time I would use one of my old Sony Handycams that records to MiniDV tapes, and let you enjoy the view of Jackson Road as we leave the Wharton State Forest and head towards Atco and Berlin. So sit down, get comfy, and enjoy a nice little autumn drive down Jackson Road. I think you'll enjoy it. Now I pulled off to the side of the road here so I could start this video. But as we get onto Jackson Road here, you'll see just how beautiful it gets here as we go into the edge of the Wharton State Forest and exit it, heading towards Atco. Recording on a Handycam that is about 20 years old now. It's the DCR HC21. Records to MiniDV tapes. I believe this one was made around 2004 or 2005. Even on a camcorder that's 20, 21 years old, the colors just look phenomenal on this. Recording to a tiny little cassette. Even on a cloudy fall day, it's just gorgeous out here. Road gets a little bouncy here. You know, I've been having a lot of fun using these old Sony Handycams for videos lately. I want to try and utilize all of them at separate times. You know, I've used a couple different ones now. I'm using this one, which I haven't used very much at all. I think I've only used this one once or twice. And little by little I'm going to use them all. I have a couple of gigantic ones, one from the late 80s that uses Video 8 tapes. I'm going to figure out how I can power that thing up because the batteries don't work anymore and no company makes them for that camera anymore. But the camera works when it's plugged in. So I do have a power inverter I think would work in here if I used that for a driving video. Of course, it's a big camera that would have to sit on my shoulder. And I have another one that I just picked up not too long ago. Really, really cheap, but the microphone on it needs a new flex wire. I'm pretty good at adjusting and fixing electronics, but I have to find a flex wire that will fit that. Or I could just hook up an external microphone to it and not use the one that's built into the camera. We're going by the old Atco Raceway here. In time, I'm going to do a drone video here. You can't go in there, it's heavily posted, but I wouldn't mind sending my drone in there when I get the chance. I'm not going to do it today, of course, but as soon as I get the chance, I will. Speed limit does drop here now from 50 to 35, and trust me, you want to do the speed limit. Police like to hide here. They hide at the speedway often. If people behind me are in a hurry, they are more than welcome to go around me, which somebody did once not too long ago. They went around me, flew down the road, and guess who was ready to pull them right over? You named it. Copper. It's an old Wawa. Town of Atco. Great little community down here too. I've come down here a few times, and Fuzz and I actually just made a friend who lives here. We met him at the Piccalilli Inn not too long ago. He's a firefighter, so thank you to him and everybody else out here, all the volunteer firefighters and even the paid ones. They help keep Fuzz and I safe, especially when there was a wildfire back in May that was uncomfortably close to our home. We have a few friends that are firefighters, as a matter of fact. I know there's a lot of glare from the dashboard. I'm sorry about that. recording this the old-fashioned way, just holding the Handycam in my hand, my arm is extremely tired. Cramping up for sure. Oh, nice to get a little bit of a breather for a second there. This building over here caught on fire. It was before I met Fuzz. It's been boarded up like that since I first started coming out here to the Pine Barrens. Nothing done to it so far. See, people were doing burnouts on the road. Idiots. In front of a school, too. I'm sure it was late at night when no one else was on the road, but still wouldn't advise doing that here. Plus, it makes the neighbors mad, too. Because they probably did it late at night when everybody's trying to sleep, and believe me, it gets quiet out here. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button on this video. I'd appreciate that. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you here and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Fuzz if you'd like to as well. And stay tuned for whatever else we got coming up next. You never know what it will be, where, or when, or why. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Take care and stay awesome. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.